I'll be back.
Good Sunday morning, everybody. I want to do my own little Terminator series ranking real quick. Been want to do this for a while. Haven't had a chance to, but I finally going to get a chance to do it today. I just want to do my own little personal ranking. So I'm not going to do best to worst. I know some people do best to worst. I actually enjoy all the Terminator movies. I noticed a lot of flaws in the other sequels and everything. So I really enjoy all the movies for what they are. I really enjoy all of them. Even Salvation. Salvation. I was trying to go in a different direction. I don't think it was that bad, but I'll get to that in a second. So my number one will be, of course, everybody probably would know, is T2. Reason why I got this as number one is because everything about this movie, the character development, it's got even a little bit of humor, lighter tone than the first movie. The action and sequences are amazing. This is probably the best action movie of all times ever. One of the best action movies of all times. I really love this movie. Takes place a few years after the first movie. This one, Sarah Connor, who's Linda Hamilton, she's back again. She's in where crazy people go. I'm sorry, a nut house, technically, a nut house in a hospital, because they don't believe all her everything that's is supposed to happen in the future with Judgment Day and everything. So they show where she's at now, and they got also her son, who is played by Edward Furlong, who's technically the only person I think is the best John Connor ever. On this movie, they're really trying to hunt him down in this one instead of the first movie. I'll get to that in a little bit. But on this one, they're trying to hunt down John Connor, Edward Furlong's character. And this great. And the Terminator in this one also is the T-1000, played by Robert Patrick on this one. Really good. I'm telling you, other than Arnold, he's my favorite Terminator of this whole series, of all the Terminator movies put together. I think that Robert Patrick did an excellent job. I like the effects. I mean, to me, I know the effects back in the day, that's for its time, but it still holds up for me. I think some of the effects on here is better than the CGI we get now in some of these movies of today, to me, in my opinion. But T2 is an awesome movie. I'm telling you guys, this is one of those movies that it's got the sequel that surpassed the first movie, other than Aliens, also, for example. But this definitely surpasses the first movie. And that will be my number two, will be the original Terminator, guys. Right here, Terminator. Classic. This one is kind of more of a sci-fi kind of horror action, because this is when we first introduced the Arnold's Terminator in this one. Of course, the story is that he's trying to hunt down Sarah Connor before she gets pregnant with John Connor, who's the hope for the future. He's in the future, the future of the world where the Terminators take over everything, and Skynet. Skynet is the company. If I didn't say it in the last first about T2, I'm sorry guys, I didn't mention that. Everybody knows the story by now, I'm assuming. Skynet is the computer that takes over the world, destroys everything. It's like it's a nuclear holocaust. It is take over in the future. So in this one, they bring Arnold's Terminator to hunt her down so she can't give birth to the hope for the world, the leader that's supposed to take down the Skynet. We also introduced her to Kyle Reese, who was portrayed by Michael Ben. And they show his character, and in the second one is revealed that he's the father of John Connor. And this one, I'm sorry, it's revealed that he's the father of John Connor. He's sent back from the future to try to help Sarah Connor in this movie, also to stop the Terminator, stop the Judgment Day from happening. So really good, guys. I'm telling you, the movie is really good. Arnold's Terminator is a little creepy. Also, it's some parts that might be, for its time, the CGI might be a little weird looking, but it still holds up. I'm telling you, I love this movie. I've watched this many times. I love this movie to death. T1 is a classic. My number 3 ranking will be Dark Fate. Like I said in my last video, I really love this sequel. I saw this in IMAX. It was amazing in IMAX, by the way. Brought everybody back. They brought the legend back. They got Linda Hamilton and Sarah Connor back. Thank goodness. I'm glad they brought the original person back. And they brought Arnold back, of course. Thank goodness. Also, both of them did a great job. Even the newcomers. This one is the story. Technically, in this one is like it's not, instead of Skynet, it's a new threat. It's actually some other computer named Legion in this one. So it's the technically the same plot as the first one. And this one got you introduced to Mackenzie Davis, who plays Grace. She's like a hybrid Terminator. She's a half robot, half she's a human, but she had some kind of experiment done to go to the future to help this girl, played by Natalia Reyes, played Danny Ramos. She's technically, instead of John Connor being the hope of this version, it's a different timeline. I guess it's another timeline in the future. She's like technically the female John Connor. She's the hope for the world of the future in this version. Then we also got the new Terminator, who is a great Gabriel Luna. I think he played the Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if I'm not mistaken. He plays Rev 9, and his abilities are great. It's just as great as Robert Patrick's Terminator in T-1000. He can do a little bit more than he can in this one. He does the same thing he does, kind of. And he can also like kind of duplicate himself. He can get out of his exoskeleton, his metal exoskeleton part, and just give me like two of them at one time. It's really great. This movie, I really love this movie. I know it's mixed reviews. A lot of people have put a lot of hate to this movie. I don't know why. I know everybody got different opinions, and they're entitled to their opinion. But this is the best. This is the best sequences too, in my opinion. It's even better than Genesis. I know. I understand why people didn't like Genesis that much because they try to do different things. But I can tell you in a little bit. But I thought this is a great sequel. I really enjoyed the sequel. The action sequences was pretty good. They had good character development. I thought it did. It's just technically just the first movie, first two movies. But I would recommend this. Tim Miller directed. It's the guy that did Deadpool. I thought he did a great job. I know him and James Cameron had creative differences. They didn't get along. So I don't know if he had a much different vision than James Cameron, or James Cameron had another vision than Tim Miller did. But I thought it was well done. I didn't hate this movie like everybody else did. I really enjoyed this movie. It was one of my top best of last year. I think I put as my number 4 would be T3. I really enjoyed T3. Like I said, it's the same story. This one they're trying to hunt down John Connor again. He's on the run. This one doesn't have Linda Hamilton. Sarah Connor, they said on this one that she died of cancer or something. I'm like, what a way to kill off a great major lead in the previous movies. So that's why I enjoyed Dark Fate for what it was, because they brought Linda Hamilton back. So this one, instead of Edward Furlong, it is Nick Stahl. He's okay, and nobody can touch Edward Furlong. I think he's the best John Connor we ever will get. He's okay. Play John Connor. He's a grown-up John Connor in the future. Same thing. They got a new Terminator played by Christiana Loken. She played the TX. She's not threatening, but her moves, I thought she did a pretty good job. She's not my favorite Terminator. Still my favorite Terminator. It's always going to be Robert Patrick and then Arnold. She did well. I didn't think she was that bad. We also introduced Claire Danes as Kate Brewster. She's going to be John Connor's future wife in the Judgment Day world, with all robots taking over. She's his wife, so she's kind of like another leader, I guess, with him of the resistance in the future. It's the same plot. I'm not really gonna get it. Still, Skynet is back again. I guess they rebuilt Skynet because after, even though these are not canon no more, this is his own movies. This is not canon in the new series now. This Skynet is like, I guess, rebuilt after the second movie. Sarah Connor and John Connor destroyed the chip. Destroyed the building where Skynet is, and destroyed the chip inside of Arnold's head. Arnold's Terminator and T2's head. So it's like Skynet's reborn, and then it has the ending in this one. They couldn't stop Judgment Day, which is set up for salvation, which I'll get to next. So that's how this one ends. At first, I did not like that ending. But I understand what they were trying to do. But, all this time you're trying to stop this, and this going to end like that. But I understand. That's why we'll get to the next one will be, that's not going to be I'm sorry, guys. That's not going to be my number 5. Okay, let's see. My number 5 will be, I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, so brace yourself. Number 5 will be Genesis. Terminator Genesis, I don't think was that bad. I know they were trying to do a different direction in this movie. I understand why people didn't like it, because nobody can touch Sarah Connor. I mean, nobody can touch Linda Hamilton, Sarah Connor. The actors they got in this one, I thought they were just okay. This one we got new people that's playing the same roles as the other ones. We got Emilia Clarke. She's playing Sarah Connor. You know her from Game of Thrones and everything. She's this direction is a little different. She's actually raised by Terminator because the Terminator from the future goes into the past to try to kill. Actually, instead of killing her, he kills her parents, I think. And so Arnold's it's like two Terminators that's into it, something like that. He saves her and ends up raising her. So this is like a different direction they would try to do. I thought it was fine. I don't think the story was that horrible. Um, Also we got Jason. Okay, the new direction also is Jason Clark is to John Connor. This okay. This twist was revealed in the trailer. I don't know why they did this because they spoiled it in the trailer. This John Connor ends up being bad in this one. There's a reason why. He's attacked by a Terminator in their future, and he gets infected. I guess the Terminator infects him or something, and does something to him and makes him bad. I don't know. Uh, so much I can explain for that one. Jai Courtney is Kyle Reese. I'm not a big fan of this actor at all. He's okay. Michael Ben is still a great Kyle Reese. I thought he just okay. Um, I know they try to do something different with this one. Like I said before, I really enjoyed for what it is. I thought the action was fine. The story was okay. Um, some people gonna think I'm crazy, but I thought the story was just okay. Other than that, they try to do a trilogy of these, and it failed because it did low at the box office. So and it has a cliffhanger ending. But I see the direction they're trying to do. They also try to do like Sarah Connor, and this Sarah Connor already knew about all the events, what's happening around her, what's going to happen in the future world and everything. Because they got the T-1000, but it's played by different actors. An Asian actor playing him in this one. He's in there briefly. Like they tried to do with the Friday 13th remake. They show the beginning of Jason's mother was killing the people and everybody. They try to go quick. They try to do the same thing with this kind of in a way. It's technically this is a remake. You might as well say it's like the first two movies put together, but in a different direction. So I didn't think it was that bad. I enjoyed it for what it was. I understand why people didn't like it, like I said before. So that's my number 5. Okay, last but not least will be Salvation. Salvation. I don't hate Salvation because this one they try to do in a different direction. This is actually showing the future world. This is after Judgment. This is years after. This takes place 2018 after T3, Rise of the Machines. This is like it's like trying to go in a new direction. They're trying to show us, show us all how they tease us in the other movies of they showing Judgment Day and those. So they actually show it in this one. So in this one we introduce is Christian Bale as John Connor. Okay, Christian Bale is a great actor. He was a fine John Connor. I thought he did okay. Then we also got Sam Worthington as a new character, Marcus Wright. He's like Mackenzie Davis was. He's like a half breed. I mean, he's a half robot, half human. I guess some kind of experiment they did to him because he was some kind of inmate. He's on death row. They show at the beginning when he's on death row. It's before Judgment Day happened. This is like he's an inmate on death row and stuff like that. And they explain what they did to him. Some kind of experiment, I think. I don't know. I haven't watched this one in a while, so I can't tell you what happened. Also, Anton Yelchin plays Cal Reese. This is a young Cal Reese because, in the first movie, he's the future Cal Reese. He wasn't born yet. So this is finally introduced a younger Cal Reese, which is kind of interesting the way he did that. I thought that was fine. It's a callback to the first movie. So. And we also got Bryce Dallas Howard it's played by a different actress. It was Claire Danes, but this one it's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. I'm sorry, guys. It's Kate Connor. They're married now, so she's married to the future of the last hope of the resistance. John Connor, who's trying to stop Skynet. So she's married to him now, also. Like I said before. I don't hate this movie. There's no original characters back. Arnold's not back. Well, CGI Arnold is back in this one. It's a CGI Arnold. No Linda Hamilton. All the original characters. None of them are back. It's like the future world. I understand this direction. It was very interesting what they tried to do in this one, but it was kind of like Transformers like because they had these Terminators on here They were like motorcycles. Okay, I'm like, this is not the same future world we saw in the previous movie. So I wish they could have did it like that. I mean, I understand it's a newer movie and it can't look like the same tone it did in the first two movies, but I thought it was fine. I don't hate this one. Like I said before, I don't hate none of the series. I thought the direction they tried to do in this one was fine. I enjoy each movie. I enjoy for what they are. And they try to do a new direction in this one. I think they were trying to do more sequels to this one too, which also I think underperformed and it was mixed reviews. I think it was mixed reviews. So underperformed. So we never got to see a series for this one either. And we may not ever get a series of Seed in the Dark Fate because that underperformed too. Because people didn't like that one also, which is a shame. I'd like to have seen a continuation maybe of they could do. But they could have did more, talked about Legion. Because we don't know that much about Legion. They kind of talked about a little bit in Dark Fate, but we could have explored more than Legion if people wanted to go see it instead of people need to stop going by word of mouth. But I know, like I already said, everybody got entitled to their own opinions. If you didn't like it, that's fine. But I really loved it. It's got its fans. I loved it for what it is. I think it was the best sequel since 2. 2 is still nothing's gonna top 2. I can tell you that right now, unless James Cameron can do some kind of I don't know. I don't think nothing can top T2. T2 is still my top favorite one. This is my number one. It will always be my number one. So that's all, guys. I just want to do my quick little ranking of the Terminator movies. So that's just my little ranking. So thank you everybody for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification. Whenever I upload new videos, you should see it. Hit the subscribe button. Share with friends and family. I really would appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody that watched it today. I really appreciate my subscribers. See you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.